Welcome back, folks. This is the kind of day I love to see. Everything has been going according to plan. XRP family, if you're with me, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. I continue to load the boat and continue to make money on these cryptos. A big question is, what are you doing? What are you out there doing? We were in the Discord talking shop last night, looking at the charts, figuring out the next moves. And I'll ask the YouTube universe, what are you doing right now? Are you holding? Did you buy back in? Did you hold all the way through? Did you sell? And now you're like, now what do I do? I've been sharing my moves on here. The moves have been solid, absolute fire. And all I heard a couple days ago, about a week ago, was everybody telling me how low it was going to go as I started to load up. And I had a lot of people telling me, why are you buying? This thing's going to fall. It's going to fall through a roof. Why would you buy? And of course, I said I'll let my actions speak for themselves because I don't tell people what to buy and sell, just what I'm seeing. And I knew what I was seeing. And of course, now since then, the charts have absolutely confirmed what I told you. You're going to see a lot of people jumping in now. And that's what I talked about in the Discord, that a lot of these hesitation moments, these moments where you give up 10% before you finally get in, that makes or breaks a portfolio in the long run, and we need to talk about that. So we're going to dig into the XRP and of course the four horsemen all together in my portfolio and so much more. But I'll tell you this, for those who haven't done it, if you're not taking your learning to the next level, you are definitely missing out. And so if you haven't done it by now, click that first link, get into the webinar. The webinar is there. Sign up for the webinar, get in there, learn my 4-step framework for successful technical analysis by a national champion coach/teacher. That's me. Get in there, folks. No cost. And of course, if you want to see everything I'm doing, you want the updates, you want all of it and more, the expert traders, 36 learning lessons, code new. Get in here, do yourself a favor. The earner tier has the live trading sessions I do as well, all of it. And it'll save you, code new will save you 50% off that first month. Now, let's discuss and take a look. We'll start with the portfolio. Right now, 66, look at this. This is basically what we're looking at. 1,500 up, not bad. It's not great. It's not like, oh, wow, it's running like a champ. It's okay. It's okay is what I got for you. We move on to the next big one. This was yesterday. How did it do yesterday? 17,600. Since this closed, we've had some good running on the technicals. In other words, if I have a solid start from the making of this video to 9:30 a.m. and we get some green here and this candle turns green, oh boy, this portfolio is going to be looking even better. Remember, I've been loading up on this thing. Now, you guys know it was down to 0. And since then, about, I'd say a week and a half to a week ago, I loaded the boat up here. And now you can see how much we got. 100,000, 200,000, 270, roughly 270,000. We keep going down. Boom. 380, and then you go over to here, you add that on, 440, 450, plus the other place I got it. In other words, I'm getting, as I told you, I'll be DCAing into this to get to a full position for the October, November, December, where I think we're going to get some good runs. I have absolutely been carrying out what I've been telling you. I've been sharing all my data with you. As I've been telling you, I've been transparent. And if you appreciate that, all I ever ask, hit the like button. Let's get this one over 1,000 likes as quickly as we can. It doesn't cost you a penny. It helps me out, and I appreciate it. More importantly, let me know where you're watching from down below and what's your crypto. All right, so I'm XRP Pennsylvania, as well as the big four horsemen here. And I'm always curious to see what everybody else is doing. Yeah, my stocks are doing great too, 62,000 up. That's not bad, 20% gain. We got a nice gain down here, but because I'm buying and selling and I'm rapidly making moves, it's like we're starting over again. That's okay. Depending on what the markets do over the next few days, we'll get our answer. So this was yesterday's candle. Now I told you going into this, as the 5 crossed here, that you are going to most likely see a little bit of red on this candle after this one. We got it. I told you after this one, we should see a break and close above this one. We got it. And then takeoff. We got takeoff. So you got what looks like a bottle rocket here. So now you got the newest candle for today. And this is kind of, it's not a make or break at this point. At this point, I can kind of see the writing on the wall. I updated my research last night, and this is where we're at. So for a lot of you ask me, Mo, where is the resistance point? I see it clear as day. We hit it here, 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 and of course here and here, and then we come over here and here. So the resistance to me is there. I do believe we're going to go up and hit that in the next 48 hours. What is that number, you say? If I had my Googles on, 306. It's 306. And our price right now, roughly 303. So 3 cents higher hits that mark. And that's where we're going to run into some resistance now. If we can take this thing out and confirm above, I do think we can have a chance to have a nice little run. 310, I thought 310 was going to be a major line in the sand, and then 330 was the biggest. That's been the biggest for weeks / months, and we got to break that 330 line. But right now, things are going well. I've been buying, and it's been running. It's up, and that's what I've been trying to tell you is I'm going to allow the candles to define my entry, define everything. I'm not going to lose sleep over this red candle, which I didn't. I kept buying, and now we're at another point. I like what I'm seeing when it comes to XRP. The 13 crossed here. That's a really nice candle. But normally in the next 3 candles, we get another big green candle up. Maybe it comes down a little bit today, and we go back up a little bit, and then we get it. I don't know. But I will tell you this, I'm going to be patient for this one. Even if it comes all the way down and hits the 50 EMA, if we confirm below the 50 EMA, that's when I would probably say, okay, I got to rotate yet again. So we don't want to see that, but you got a double bottom here, folks. Look at this. Boom, boom, right there. And so off a double bottom, after they fail again and the bulls take control, last time they had a double bottom here, you guys can see what happened. We ran all the way up there to where? 332 or roughly 330. Remember I told you we need to confirm above 330? If we confirm above 330, we're going to new all-time highs, in my humble opinion. And so that's what we're seeing. Nice jump here. And from there, we move over to Ethereum, because Ethereum is another big part of my portfolio. You guys know I've been calling for Ethereum to run up. It's already been wowing me to begin with. You got the reversal of the 5 and the 13 here. We're at my line of resistance here. And so now we're on to the candle. If this candle can turn green, folks, it's going to be a great weekend. I'm going to be interested in seeing where this thing goes. You're starting to see money flowing in. And even though all the news articles are negative out there, but yet here are the prices going higher. So beware what you watch. That can lead you down the wrong path. But as you come out here and you watch the candles and the technicals, they kind of define my movement, where there is no headlines and stories. It's just the candles. And so far, the candles are telling me, folks, it's looking good. And I like that kind of candle talk. So right now, 5 crossing over to 13. We're up here. Even if we get a couple days of consolidation, which I don't think we'll get, probably within the next 3 candles, I'm expecting to move higher. I hope it's today, but I'm not going to lose sleep if it goes all the way to Monday and then we get it when the market's open. But that's what I'm seeing. Remember, next week we have the Fed, and that Fed is going to cut. How big? Let's see. Right now it's 100% chance. Now they're just saying, are we going to get 3 or 2 cuts? I don't think so, but you never know. Right now, 76.9% chance of that 3 cuts by the end of this year. And there's still a little bit of a chance of 2 and a little bit of a chance of 4. So the Fed's kind of still figuring it out as well. So now that moves us back over to what? Solana. Let's go to Solana next. So we get into Solana. You guys know I've been nailing this thing. It's killing it. This has been the most bullish crypto out of all of them. Already breaking through my resistance here. Already running up higher. Yeah, so I'm waiting for a little bit of a pullback on this thing, but it doesn't need to. If everything keeps running, and remember, that spot ETF applications are out there for this as well. No one's talking about it. This thing could continue to run. There, just turned green too. I love seeing that. That moves us over to Bitcoin as my last take here, and we jump in here. Look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is late to the party. In other words, XRP, take a look at XRP. Okay, so we'll come in and look at XRP. Remember what I told you about breaking the 13 right here and the 50? The 50 gets broken up by the 13, which it did. And now I'm waiting for a big break over the next 3 candles to go above there. Well, it's above the 50. The only one that didn't do it yet is Bitcoin. Bitcoin's 13 still coming. So as you see these candles in the 5 crossing and a confirmation right here, I'm absolutely bullish on Bitcoin. So much I bought $100,000 worth. So now at this point, I want to see this thing run. With the 13 doing this thing, we're going to see what happens there. And then we're going to go from there forward. So as this 13 crosses, I always expect within 3 days we'll have another big green candle. I might be buying more Bitcoin today. Folks, if you haven't done it, get over to the webinar, first link down below. Sign up today, get in there, and it's free. There's no cost. You can take your learning to the next level with my teaching. Second link down below, code NEW. Get you over to the earner tier, NEW, code NEW, 50% off of your first month. Folks, that's it. That's the update. So far, so good. We're starting to do some wonderful things. I think it's going to continue. I will see you in the Discord.